Hi everyone! Welcome back to Medical English Pro, the channel where we turn complicated medical English into easy-to-remember language. Today we're talking about something small but powerful, prepositions of place and movement, medical edition. We'll master words like in, on, under, through, into, across, and between, but in a hospital context. And at the end, we'll test your knowledge with fun, interactive exercises. Stay till the end. There's a special challenge waiting for you. Let's start with prepositions of place, where something is. In equals inside something. On equals outside something. Under equals below something. The nurse is in the operating theater. The thermometer is on the tray. Under there's a biohazard container under the sink. Next to. The defibrillator is next to the patient's bed. Between. The stretcher is between two examination tables. Now, prepositions of movement, where something goes. Movement prepositions often describe the path of motion, perfect for describing medical procedures. Into, the surgeon walks into the operating room. Out of, the patient is coming out of the ward. Through, the paramedics move through the emergency corridor. Across, she walks across the ward. Along, the nurse walks along the corridor. Towards, the doctor moves towards the patient. Sounds simple, right? But in a medical exam, using the wrong preposition can change your meaning completely. Here are some collocations frequently used in medical English. In the ward, the patient is resting in the ward after surgery. On the stretcher, the paramedic placed the injured man on the stretcher. At the nurse's station, she waited at the nurse's station for the doctor. Under observation, the patient is under observation for 24 hours. Behind the curtain, the doctor spoke to the patient behind the curtain. Between the beds, the IV stand is positioned between the beds. Above the heart, the ECG electrodes are placed above the heart. Move into the operating room. The surgeon moved into the operating room quickly. Climb onto the examination table. The patient climbed onto the examination table. Pass through the corridor. The nurse passed through the corridor carrying medications. Walk along the hallway. The doctor walked along the hallway to check the rooms. Wheel out of the ICU. The patient was wheeled out of the ICU. Lean over the patient. The doctor leaned over the patient to check the wound. Let's mix them with some essential medical vocabulary you'll see in exams like OAT and IELTS. The needle goes into the vein. The patient lies on the examination table. The infection spreads through the bloodstream. The nurse stands next to the monitor. The doctor moves towards the emergency room. Now it's your turn. Choose the correct preposition. 1. The nurse placed the syringe in, on, or under the tray. Answer: the nurse placed the syringe on the tray. 2. The doctor walked across, along, or through the corridor to the ICU. Answer: along. The doctor walked along the corridor. 3. The surgeon inserted the catheter into, in, or on the artery. Correct answer, into. The surgeon inserted the catheter into the artery. 4. The patient came out of, through, or over the X-ray room. Answer, out of. The patient came out of the X-ray room. 5. The oxygen mask is under, on, or in the patient's face. Answer, on. The oxygen mask is on the patient's face. Ready for a rapid challenge? Try to fill in these without help. Write your answers in the comments. The nurse walks the room to get gloves. The thermometer is the patient's mouth. The surgeon moves the operating table. The doctor stands the nurse during the procedure. The needle goes the vein. The patient lies the examination table. The infection spreads the bloodstream. The nurse stands the monitor. The doctor moves the emergency room. Comment your answers below. I'll pin the first correct full set. Great work today. You've just mastered prepositions of place and movement in medical English, a skill that boosts your fluency and exam performance. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our next video, Medical English, talking about symptoms and pain. See you next time, and keep your English healthy.